Bien ou quoi la famille? C'est la voix off du Gouib. C'est juste pour vous prévenir que c'est le premier épisode de la rediffusion du live de ce vendredi, le live horreur sur Martha is Dead. Je tiens juste à préciser que certains passages de cet épisode peuvent atteindre la sensibilité de certaines personnes, donc faites gaffe à vous. Je vous laisse sur cet épisode. Des gros bisous à vous, faites attention à vous, peace la famille. Bon bah let's go hein. Oh putain! Heureusement qu'il y a le chat, parlez hein. Me laissez pas tout seul dans ma merde. Alors, veuillez ajuster la luminosité. Partie. Oh putain! Let's go. Alors, l'histoire de Martha is Dead et ses personnages sont des œuvres de fiction. Le jeu contient des scènes pouvant être gênantes et traite de sujets pouvant provoquer l'anxiété chez certaines personnes. Ok, donc les gars, faites break à vous. Le jeu est recommandé pour un public adulte et la classe d'âge conseillée est appropriée. En tant que récit dramatique pour adultes, le jeu propose des interprétations artistiques pouvant être visuellement déroutantes et gênantes. Il explore la complexité de l'esprit humain, les traumatismes psychologiques et l'automutilation. Ah yes, l'automutilation, ça. Envie de jouer. Le jeu n'est pas recommandé aux personnes pouvant être troublées à la vue des scènes représentant du sang, des démembrements et des défigurements du corps humain, ainsi que de l'automutilation. Bah nickel, c'est parfaitement ce qu'on veut, mec, c'est tellement la Méloès. Ouais, on est parti, hein.
Ciao, I'm Julia K. I'm glad you are here. Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now. I must tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin. There is so much that I should start from my childhood, but my memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929, when they sent me off to stay with my nanny.
Et la dame blanche qui tue tout le monde. On espère avoir 3 fois de plus encore.
Nanny, will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow, not tonight. A fog is coming, see?
Yes. I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But why is she so evil?
You see, Julia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things, even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill other soldiers. I like the lady, I've decided, Nanny. She must be in so much pain. The poor dear. She still scares me a little, though. Soon I'll be a young woman, and she could kill me. Does she kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry. Do you miss them?
No. I mean, yes, I miss Martha a little, but I love spending time with you.
Now, go to sleep, little sparrow. It's getting late.
Okay, Nanny. I'll go to sleep and dream of the lady. Was she beautiful?
She was beautiful. Yes, very much so.
Then she'll be beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be even more beautiful.
Listen, Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story? Even if it's foggy outside. Please. Oh, please. Then I'll sleep. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way.
Elle commence. Et oui, c'est maintenant.
I loved Nanny and I loved that story. Every time I heard it, it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it, even though it scared me. Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved. She was expecting a lover's stroll by the lake, gazing out at the old tree growing on the lake's island. So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her.
Attends, est-ce qu'on prend la parole ou on écoute? On écoute, on écoute. Ok, on doit faire des choix, c'est cool ça.
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy. So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed the girl. They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved. When fog arises, the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love, in vain. Within the fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance.
Vas-y, on prend la parole, on porte nos
I'm a
couilles.
little scared of this story, even though I like the lady.
Should I stop reading, my little sparrow?
No, Nanny. Daddy always tells me that
Père comme histoire
fear
pour enfants.
must be faced.
C'est clair, hein? C'est un peu tordu ça.
Okay, honey. Every time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth. Even just for an instant, the lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
Good night, Nanny.
Good night, my love.
Et là, elle va d'office rêver d'elle, c'est sûr.
I spent almost 3 years with the nanny, but when I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy.
Moi j'ai mon casque et je t'ai vu que les bruits en fond et ils se pètent bien. Hein.
In 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
Ok. Un peu de lumière, c'est pas mal ça, le lac. Et... Yes.
Reel off the film. Open the camera. Remove the old roll of film.
Et on prend des chouettes photos là.
Put the new film in.
Pour l'instant ça va hein.
Close the camera. Load the film. Activate the timer.
Avec la même.
Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus. There's something floating on the surface of the water. If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is.
Oh ta mère, putain.
What? Is that a person?
Oh,
I must help them.
Mère.
I was horrified at the idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days daydreaming. I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
Frère, les bruitages sont horribles. Ah, va pas dans l'eau, va pas dans l'eau. Oh alors, qu'est-ce qu'elle fait? Non, vous là, j'y vais pas. Ok, 7. Ok, je dois avancer. Ok, j'y vais, j'ai menti. Oh, dès que ça fait. J'ai peur de l'eau. Ouais. Pourquoi faire?
I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was. It was my sister, my twin, a part of me, dead. Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think.
Oh putain, mais gros, allez, c'est trop... Attends.
Martha is not dead.
C'est B pour interagir.
It's not possible.
Attends. Avec comment je vais changer ça? Parfait. Là, je sais quand je serai en stress, je pourrais courir et...
There's no need to worry.
Oh oui. Cadavre devant moi et le touche.
Everything is fine.
Non, faut que je me mette dans la peau, c'est moi la meuf.
Everything will be fine. I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead. It's not possible. Martha, February 26th,
Voilà, il faut bien
1923.
se rendre à l'évidence. Hein.
Is everything okay?
Are you hurt?
What the fuck?
What are you doing?
Go, Eric, run!
My parents.
Huge!
Oh putain,
My
let's
mother
go!
had- She, who detested
Merci, des
me,
héros,
was
putain,
now
ces
cuddling
abonnements
me.
ils vont me faire le shit.
Her warmth filled
Merci
me with
beaucoup.
life.
Pardon.
The pain became bearable. I felt protected. Martha, are you okay? She asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone. I would have to pretend to be Martha forever.
Oh allez, ouais. Signer? C'est quoi ça, c'est signer? Se lever. On se signe ou on se lève? C'est quoi se signer? J'ai l'impression... J'ai peur. Se signe? Le premier qui écrit, signe, ok. Oh putain.
O Lord who gives life to the dying, let your sacrifice of love be offered for Martha's soul. Into your hands I also entrust my spirit, so that I may be reunited with her in perpetual light, to never suffer the desolation of purgatory. Please grant her eternal rest, O Lord, and may eternal light shine upon her.
Eric, did you remember to light the candles in the hall? People will be here soon.
Mummy always finds something for everyone to do.
Le cadavre dans le salon, c'est un délire, et lui il s'en bat la race.
This painter was a friend of Grandpa's. I always loved his paintings. As a child, I used to look at them for hours.
La déco, on va faire un petit tour hein, du proprio.
The only way people could tell Martha and me apart was by dressing differently. Even Mother couldn't tell us apart.
Attends, mais ils disent qu'ils peuvent se reconnaître que par les vêtements. Mais quand elle est morte dans le lac, elle avait le vêtement de Julia. Vous pensez que ses parents, ils croient vraiment que c'est... Du coup, ils croient que la fille qui est vivante, moi, c'est Martha, alors que c'est Martha qui est dead.
I can't turn it off. We have to listen to the radio all of the time. Any news and announcements can be vital.
Oh, attends, est-ce qu'il y a Bruxelles? Ah, c'est que en Italie. Ah non, attends, Germania, France. Oh, il y a Bruxelles! Hop là, les bangers ABX. Ça, c'est les bangers de 1900 ABX. Oh, du coup, on a déjà regardé ça.
There's no reason to use the phone right now.
Yo, daddy. Ok. Quoi avec ça? Ah! Ok, j'ai allumé les trucs. Ah, vous mangez des pizzas là. C'est bien là. Ah ouais, sacrée ambiance pizza en tout cas hein, ce soir. Et là on est parfait. Hop hop.
When you're done, can you
Oh.
come and get the flowers, please? Or send Martha if you like.
Never a moment's peace. Even at a time like this. She can't sit still for a second.
Ouais, elle pense vraiment que je suis Martha et que c'est Julia qui est dead. Ah, même la daronne, elle est flippante.
Everything always has to be perfect with her.
Parla Londra. Trasmettiamo alcuni messaggi speciali. Felice non è felice. È cessata la pioggia. La mia barba...
Ah, cette musique qui change là. Non, 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 non. Il y a quelqu'un qui arrive.
What's happening? Who closed the door?
Ah. Non, elle va être verrouillée, je vais devoir me barrer, c'est ça.
Erich, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here, of all places?
What? Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
What are they talking about?
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you talking about, Irene? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf and for you being infertile. Do you think it's the right time for this? Julia is dead, Irene. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realize. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems. It would have been better if she hadn't been born at all. You're crazy.
I'm the crazy one? Me?
Vache qu'elle soit morte, et oui. Et tu vas voir, on se rentre à jouer à Fofo.
To get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we? Nothing. I miss you, Julia. I miss you.
While American bombings continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich K. was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act? This is what the Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
Mother didn't seem to suffer from the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died. And it was better for me too that people thought that. But the guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
Oh non, non. Martha A. Trouvé. On a trouvé quoi? Martha A, j'ai pas. Non, Martha A. Perdu. Son existence, son âme. Ah! Putain, frère, même les petits jeux, ils sont flippants. Je sais pas, j'ai stressé. Pourquoi l'âme? Je sais pas. Mais après, moi je me suis trompé, ils m'ont fait recommencer, donc peut-être que j'ai raison d'office. Ils ont. T'as vu, je me trompe, donc j'ai fait à chaque fois le bon chemin, je pense. C'est bon, le soul. J'ai volé. Non, j'ai pas volé, oula, j'ai pas volé. Non, j'ai volé son âme. Oh putain, son identité, son existence. T'as vu, ouais, ok. Donc j'ai David raison. J'ai volé. C'est quel genre de cauchemar, frère? Son identité. Non, ouais, ça va, je suis pas en trop grosse pression. Là, un peu plus. Wow, ok, alors avant que ça commence, ceux qui ont peur de l'automutilation, oh, ça prend un tournant directement. Fermez les yeux. Oh, frère. Ok, j'ai vraiment pas envie de faire ça. Pourquoi est-ce que je m'inflige cette merde? Ah, let's go. Non. Alors du coup, j'espère que vous avez passé une super belle journée en ma compagnie, que tout s'est bien passé. Mes frères... Arrête de couper son visage. Mais gros, j'ai pas le choix, je dois avancer. C'est quoi cette merde de jeu, Ah non, non. Mais gros, pourquoi ils font ça? Non, la TDM, je le mets pas. Hein? Oh! Ah, frère, pourquoi j'ai fait ça? Je le savais en plus. C'est stylé, ouais, parle pour toi. Mais...
It was just a dream.
C'était un cauchemar.
Dream.
Chill.
That horrendous woman and the face of my sister. I wish all of this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed.
Alors, on va utiliser l'appareil photo. En vrai, j'ai aussi lu que sur ce jeu que c'est des beaux paysages, donc ça c'est chouette. Journée, on sera heureux.
This is Martha's trinket box. It could
C'est un
contain
plaisir,
something
Lou.
that will help to figure out what happened.
Attends, du coup, ça contient des trucs qui pourront nous aider plus tard, hein, ça.
Martha's clothes. To me, wearing them will be like having her with me. Mummy will also be happy to see them. Or I could wear my clothes in the other wardrobe. This dress is only for special occasions.
Ok, je me suis sapé. Magicien. Là, j'imagine que donc ça c'est ma chambre. Enfin, ma chambre et sa chambre. Comme
It's
ça.
July 18th.
Ah ouais? Ah, à ce point-là, il t'a marqué, putain, c'est...
It's about 9:30.
Moi, j'étais en Italie cet été, d'ailleurs. Bon, un peu moins flippant que ça, mais... Oh.
I always keep my trinket box locked. Oh gosh, if Mummy sees this picture, she'll throw it away for sure. It's me and Lapo. I want to see him as soon as possible so we can mourn Martha's death together. Nanny will be visiting me soon.
Et nice, il y a Nani qui va venir. Peut-être que Nani elle va arriver à les différencier. We will see.
I'm already dressed.
Ouais, c'est vrai. Ah, j'aurais pu me saper en Julia, en vrai.
Everything I need is always in my bag.
J'imagine que s'il y a un point d'exclamation...
The key to my trinket box. Here is my diary. July 12th, 1944. This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old one back at home. But that's okay. A new chapter in my life.
Je vais
a
apprendre
new
l'italien,
diary.
peut-être. Hein.
They say they brought us here for our own safety. Daddy, the war, and everything else. Nanny gave us her house and she went to look after the mansion. It's weird being back here after so many years. I remember Nanny telling me the fairy tale of the Lady of the Lake. It's one of the few happy memories I have from when I was little. Nanny isn't here and that's a shame, but Martha is here with me. I also get to see Lapo more often, which is wonderful. He's always hanging around here. Mum is thankfully too preoccupied with fixing up the house to worry about me. At least for now. July 16th, 1944. There's something creepy about the woods. Every time I'm at the lake, I get a strange feeling. Maybe it's the legend of the white lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that there is this presence. Then I think I'm just being crazy. Anyway, crazy or not, I want to take some pictures. I'm not scared. In fact, I'd say I'm excited. I've made arrangements with Martha. She's coming to the lake with me tomorrow to set up 2 new cameras with timers, and we'll see what we can photograph. Not before a good swim, of course. To be honest, Martha doesn't like photography all that much, and recently she's gone off swimming too. But she does like spending time with me by teasing me. Then when she gets bored, she disappears into her books, and I do my own thing. We feel right when we're together.
Yes, Yuri, I'll be right there.
18. Oh. Et c'est un monde ouvert, genre. Ah ouais. Et
I'm just going upstairs to call Martha down for breakfast. Fine, but I'm not sure we should let her sleep all day. What do you think? What did you say? Okay, I won't wake her up. I'll just turn on her light. So when she wakes up, she'll know when to come down for breakfast.
They really think I'm Martha and I can't hear them. I need to be careful not to talk, or I will be in serious trouble.
vraiment beau en vrai comme jeu. Ah. Et on va descendre pour Grail. Hein. Qu'est-ce que ça nous dit ça?
Dad loves these prints of Florence. I find them a bit sad.
Ça, je peux courir.
It's locked. Strange. Why did they lock my room?
Ah, du coup, c'est pas la chambre. Il y a 2 lits dans la chambre de Martha?
Martha's breakfast is ready. We can go.
Yes, yes. It's getting late.
Did you leave the newspaper for Martha? You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes, Irena. It's on the table, can't you see?
And that camera, are you leaving it there?
Yes, Irena. Can't you leave it there for a few more days? Do you mind? It was for Julia. I will take it away soon. I promise. The thought makes me so sad. Seeing it there is as if... I don't know how to explain it.
All right. But let's go now. We have too much to do. We can't stay here all day talking.
J'ai l'impression que ça va être comme dans les films d'horreur. Genre, tu sais, au début c'est un peu gentil et tout.
Mummy
puis,
is right though. Martha always read everything. It's me who will now read the newspaper instead. They'll be out all day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time. Everything is more complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them. Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home. Carabinieri investigates. A possible political motive emerges. Martha was not killed by politics or war. She was killed by something much closer and much less clear. I will find out the truth.
Ah, tout est réel, c'est intéressant ça. C'est cool que y ait un pro du jeu là sur le... C'est bon. Ouais, les
For
marguerites.
Julia, to take
Moi, je
more
sais.
and more photos. Dad.
Ok.
I can verify that the camera is still working by taking a photo. I could photograph a sparrow. There are so many of them out here.
Ce sont mes objectifs. Bon, prends une photo dans le jardin. Et go, go, allons dans le jardin.
There might be birds around the little wall in front of the house. I always put crumbs on it for them.
Ah, ok. Sympa. Vous êtes sur le point de prendre votre première photo. Pour simplifier la simulation, les réglages s'affichent sur la preuve de l'image quand vous les modifiez sur votre photo. Dans la vie réelle, l'image dans le viseur dépend de l'objectif secondaire et ne fonctionne que par mise au point. Je suis net. Let's go, c'est bon. Félicitations, vous venez de prendre votre première photo. Wouh, let's go! Vous pouvez prendre autant de photos que vous le souhaitez, mais n'oubliez pas que seules quelques-unes seront essentielles pour progresser dans l'histoire. Vous apprendrez bientôt comment développer les photos.
Excellent.
Nickel.
I've taken the picture, now it's straight to the darkroom in the cellar to print it. My bike. The wheel is deflated as usual. A bicycle pump will solve this. Daddy recently became a general in the German army. He used to take pictures on the front lines, but now he gives me the materials to take photographs instead. Now that Martha is gone, only this camera can fix my
on a des
ideas and
vaches.
my memories. I can't allow myself to forget.
Ok, alors, quelles sont les tâches actuelles? Les photos. Développer, les imprimer, ok, on doit aller au truc. Le cadre, c'est l'appareil photo. Trouver la pompe. Ok.
I liked watching Nanny as she cooked. I always picked up loads of techniques. We are so lucky. In these difficult times, pantries are empty and people are going hungry. But with a German general for a father, food is never scarce.
Comment pour lui d'aller là? C'est la pompe.
Lorenzini haberdashery. 5 meters of grey cotton fabric. 6 meters of white linen fabric. 4 meters of green satin. Delivered on June 5th, 1944. In the event of an issue, contact us on the number 6987. And this red fabric? It's not been mentioned. Could this also be one of Mummy's, or could the nanny have left it here?
Avec les photos de développer dans la... Putain, il fait tellement sombre.
When I was little, these barrels seemed enormous. I thought I could live inside one.
Bon, bonne nouvelle, c'est pas dans la cave. Ah! Ici, la sang. Là.
Daddy set up his darkroom here. He doesn't take photos anymore because of his work, but photography is still his true passion. I'm allowed to use the darkroom when I want to.
Et bon, j'ai pas hâte d'être au moment où on va devoir aller faire les photos, des trucs flippants. Et ça vous permettre de personnaliser encore plus vos photos. Let's go, j'ai compris. Bon, bah, ouais. Et en plus, les musiques qu'ils mettent dans le fond, elles sont hallucinantes. Hein. Ok, on a arrêté au bon moment. Et il y a des skills, hein. Arrêter l'immersion dans le révélateur est suivi d'un lavage. Ouais. Si votre première photo arrêtée, vous pouvez le conserver dans votre
Not a
album ou
bad
l'acheter.
photograph. It seems that the camera works perfectly. Now I can take a self-timed photo for Martha's frame.
Et nice. Let's go. On va chercher ce trépied. J'ai l'impression dans les bruits de porte et tout. Ah, voilà. Mais il était pas là tout à l'heure, hein, si. Ok. Non, vas-y, je suis sûr qu'il va y avoir quelque chose.
Camera is set up with the self-timer.
Ok. Oh, frère, je sens que cette photo, elle va pas... Non, cette photo va pas aller. Hein. Bouder, sourire, mais on sourit. Ah non, on sourit? Si, on est joyeux, non? Moi, je suis joyeux de base, du coup, on va rendre joyeux cette état d'être joyeux quand ça serait... Hey. Paf, 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 elle va faire le truc flippant, on connaît. Boum. Ok, let's go, développons une chouette photo de nous. Je sais pas, non, en vrai, ouais, voilà,
It's
voilà.
always a thrill to
C'est
develop a
pas ce que...
photo. You can't see anything at first, yet something invisible is captured on the black film. A kind of ghost. That invisible breath then returns to reveal the reality from which it was torn.
J'ai
There
vraiment
are
pas envie
those who
d'ouvrir.
say that photography steals the soul or captures it.
Huh?
That's why they used to photograph the dead. But nowadays, almost nobody does it anymore. Even if it's just a delusion, I want to photograph Martha. I want to have a small reflection of who she was with me. But I have to do it secretly or they'll think I'm crazy.
Frère, ça va arriver, préparez-vous, hein. Ils ont envie de rater le décompte.
Yes, this is me. No one was ever able to tell us apart. But I never had the slightest doubt, and nor did Martha.
Est-ce que te maintenir
Strange
trop
how what
pression?
identifies us most deeply is not visible to anyone.
Let's go, et un deuxième chapitre qui est effectué. C'est toujours aussi en
I was
train de chier dessus.
obsessively thinking about Martha and what had happened, but suddenly a thought took control. The memory of that day at the lake was becoming more and more like a dream when, after awakening, the image becomes more and more faded. Could it be that the memories were a figment of the mind? Had I been the one that hurt my sister? I had always envied her, and now I had taken her identity. I experienced a suffocating pattern of thoughts. I decided to go straight to the lake to retrieve the film rolls. They would tell a different story, I was sure. But deep down, I kept hoping they would confirm my fading memory. Of course the door is locked. The keys aren't hanging on the lock as usual, then they will be in Daddy's study. We live in fear now. My parents are not going to let me go to the lake anymore after Martha's death. So this is the right time. I need to know. The self-doubt I feel is eating me.
Vas-y, j'ai pas envie. Faut accéder au pied via le sac de Julia. Oh mec, j'ai... méthode quoi. Balek. Putain, j'entends des doubles pas. Quand il fait nuit, je suis directement sur mes gardes. Plus sur mes gardes. Les gars, mec, je suis totalement sur mes gardes. Chaque pas que je fais, j'ai l'impression... ouais. Ah oui. On va l'eau, là.
July 18th. Everything has changed. I feel like a different person. The best part of me left with Martha. My enthusiasm, my desire to live, and the will to joke around. I find myself alone, left to my own devices, confused with no desire or expectations. I was handling the cameras at the lake and there was a floating body on the water. I don't remember what I was doing before. Yet another memory lapse. That lifeless body was Martha's, my sister. Mummy ran up to me and hugged me, thinking I was Martha, and that I, Julia, was dead. I didn't correct her mistake, and now it's too late. If they find out I've been fooling everyone, I don't even want to think about it. I feel terribly guilty pretending to be Martha, pretending to be deaf. I took the photo for Martha's frame. I know it's too late now, and I felt incredible pain placing the picture. I said goodbye to her forever in that moment. I realized she was gone, and there was no going back. I must do one thing for Martha. I must find out what happened. The partisans couldn't have killed her. That's just ridiculous. Lapo is my friend, and he is one of them. He loved us so much. We know all of them, so it's just impossible.
Putain, on est dans le noir, c'est vrai. Rendre au lac. Faire. Voilà, puis go. Yes, on est parti. Hop. La première sortie. Voilà en fait. Ça, je croyais que la carte était plus grande. Moins bonne nouvelle.
The forest is very dark. The lighter will not be enough. Better to use the gas lamp.
Et elle est où? Elle est où la lampe, frère? Elle est à portée. À l'entrée. Moi de base j'aime pas trop la nuit, hein. Je sais pas si vous êtes plus team jour, moi je suis team jour, hein. Oh oui, encore un bon support en plus. La nuit, mais quand on fait fête, tout ça quoi. C'est pas trop la teuf, hein. Au moins ils sont sympas, les Italiens, ils mettent des lampes un peu partout, c'est cool. Dans le bon endroit. Exactement.
I love the night, but this night scares me. In the dark, I can feel all the harm I've caused. It's getting closer with each step. I feel it brushing up against me like a cold wind. I hurt Martha. The closer I get to the lake, the more certain I am of this. How could it not be? I killed her to steal the love that everyone felt for her but didn't feel for me. How could I have done such a thing?
Je sais pas, meuf. Oh putain! Vous l'avez vu? Mec, nique sa mère, la dame en blanche. Vas-y, attends. Voilà, à gauche. Hein? Mais je prends une photo de ça? Non, je m'en bats les couilles. Wow, ok, je me casse, je vais prendre des photos le plus loin. Et pourquoi il y a un truc? Ok, bah c'est ça, c'est les moments comme ça hein, qu'on aime. Bon là, regardez ce live juste. On avance, on court. Oh, il y a une petite lumière, ça veut dire qu'on se rapproche. Ça veut dire qu'il y a la dame blanche. J'ai bien de crier. On est proche ou pas? Oh bah. On doit reprendre à droite à un moment. Ah bah voilà, on a pris à droite. Et vous là, moi vivant, jamais j'aurais pris une photo de ce casque, non, c'est pas vrai.
Damn lamp! Luckily I still have my lighter with me.
Heureusement j'ai mon briquet. Pas du tout. Oh putain, avec sa mère! Et elle dit juste où? Ah, moi si seulement s'il y avait... Là, si j'étais pas dans un jeu, je me serais barré, mais... Alors, je serais juste déjà pas allé. Ah.
The cameras are somewhere around here. A shred of fabric here in the woods. How strange. Let's take a photo of the 2 cameras left.
Et que photo vite, oui c'est ça, oui. Flou? Ouais, elle est floue. Ah là elle est nette. Hop là.
Huge!
Putain, Pognoli, yes, qui directement, qui se sub, merci à toi. Pas qui s'abonne, ça fait plaisir. Yes. Ah, j'ai envie de retirer ces trucs. Non, en vrai, est-ce que t'as essayé de le timer exprès pour que quand je me retourne, je me chie dessus? Attends. Ah, c'est ça. Non, ça, t'es pas... Et est-ce que je peux aller... Je peux aller tout droit là, non, je dois pas faire tout le tour. Et là, il y a le deuxième. J'ai été méchante, souris. Non, t'inquiète, hein, t'inquiète.
One more camera to collect.
Les corbeaux, ils mettent bien. Hein. Et où la caméra? Et dans la forêt, bro. Ah oui, mais oui, un endroit bien là. Ah mais c'est le truc... Ah non, c'est là que j'ai vu ma soeur. Oh.
That's it. I've got them all. These films are going to help me understand what happened. Now I should rush home to develop them.
Ok. Petit moment technique, alors ça va partir sur un petit droit, paume, gauche. On traverse le petit pont. Encore regarder ce qu'il y a. Bon bah au pire on faut fling hein. Hop là, pou pou pou. Non, il n'y a plus de lampe, la lampe revient. La lampe. La lampe. La lampe. La lampe, ok, je m'en bats les couilles. Ok, attends, ok, je vais sortir le briquet. À tout moment, il fait. Je peux pas sortir le briquet, tant mieux. Non. Je peux plus courir. Je vais me prendre un screamer. Ok, je me prends pire qu'un screamer. Oh, micro. Lâche-moi. Lâche-moi. Lâche ma main. Cours, oui, cours. Sprint. Je vais en revoir. Non, droite, je sais pas. Merde, c'est pas le bon chemin, je pense. Si. Abaisse-toi. Voilà. Ensuite, tu vas à gauche. Voilà, c'est à gauche. T'es à gauche, hein? Oui, ça a l'air. Ok, je dois baisser. Se passe. Ah, il faut exprès pour pas que je me cache les yeux, hein. Oh non, vas-y. C'est des petits chemins. Je vais la voir, c'est sûr et certain. Dame Blanche, en plus on est potes de base, nous, toi et moi. Oh putain, ok, j'avais pas vu. Oh, je me suis évanoui. Ou ça existe vraiment cette merde? Ah, moi je dois avancer là? Et j'avance pas, je sais. Et si, je dois avancer. Mais gros, allez, on dit qu'il y a ça chez lui. Non. Non, on va voir. Trop marrant, il y a un endroit où je dois appuyer, évidemment, c'est en face du cercueil, ça va s'ouvrir et je vais voir ma défenseur. Quoi? Oh! Ah, frère! Mec, on dirait la casserole de méchoui. Elle était enceinte? Ou ma miel? Ok, elle était enceinte, mais maintenant je me noie avec elle. Oh si, non, je vais la revoir. J'avoue que t'as du bébé là en mangeant. Oh! Mais... Moi je fais genre je m'y attends pas, elle était là de base. Partir en fait. Ok, je devais partir. Non mais du coup je suis toujours dans les bois ou pas? J'ai pas envie d'être toujours dans les bois.